Xion Mcknight, what's up, man?
What's poppin'? What's good with you?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to have you here. How are you?
Thanks for having me, bro. I'm good. Everything straight.
Facts. I love the glasses.
Appreciate it.
You always step out like that?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Facts.
It's me all the way.
Yeah, I feel that. So we met online, and from the first time, like hearing your music and your tracks, I was immediately interested. At first, you approached me as being a part of a group, but then
Yeah,
I learned that you were a solo artist. So
for sure.
I want to give the people a background about who you are, where you come from. So I want to start with asking you, where did you start as far as your music journey?
Yeah, I'm Xion Mcknight, of course. I've been making music since I was I'd say probably about 16, 17, around that time, around that age and shit like that. But, all that time, all that shit was really just practice. Like, when I started really taking it serious, it was probably during 2020, during quarantine for sure. Like, that's when I really was like, I'ma really, do this shit all the way, do this shit for real. And, cause I just was spending so much time just perfecting my craft. I didn't always feel like, of course, I was making music and having people listen to my music and shit, but I just didn't feel like my craft was perfected. I just didn't feel like I was, all the way myself and who I was really supposed to be. I still don't really feel like I am, but I feel like, I'm closer to that than what I was when I first started. So that's when I actually decided to, put my shit out seriously, and that's when I put out my first video and shit like that. And, what I'm saying? We here now.
Facts.
Yeah.
So you said you started in 2016. Who got you interested in music?
Who got me interested? It was born in me, bro. Like, I always been into music since I was since I was born. Like, it's just, it was nothing that even got me into it. It was just when I heard, whatever I heard that really made me fall in love with music. It was just, inside of me of like, damn, this is what I want to do,
And so where do you get the inspiration from for sort of that? I feel like it's like sort of like a trap R&B type style.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you get your inspiration for that?
It's just me, bro. It's just I guess I just adapt with where we at right now. But I'm really just an all-around artist. I got really so much to give. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really just adapting to where we are right now, and that's kind of like the sound of where we are right now. So I'm just really just adapting to that shit. There's nobody really in particular. I really just go in there and just be myself, free-spirited type shit.
So you mentioned that you adapt to where we are now. So I've talked to artists who have said that, they only make music for themselves. Other artists say they make music for fans.
Yeah.
Where are you at with that? Do you make music for yourself, or do you feel like you're making it for the fans?
I make it for myself too, because at the end of the day, I'm a fan of music too as well. So I make, what I like as far as like where we are right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is mostly for myself, but I do recognize too though that I do have, other people that listen to it as well, that I have to kind of, adapt to them too as well, So it's for both. It's 50-50 with both, with me and the fans as well.
I feel that.
Yeah.
So what has been the most difficult thing about being a musical artist?
The most difficult thing about being a musical artist is, man, getting people to believe, bro, for real. Getting people to really, support what the fuck you got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's been the most difficult, because I can see it, you know what I'm saying? But, the next person might look at me and just be like, because it's a lot of me, it's a lot of, motherfuckers trying to do whatever it is I do, so the hardest shit is really, just getting people to really kind of like, just really like, be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? I support whatever the fuck you got going on, you feel me? Yeah.
But my thing is like, how does an artist do that when there's so many artists out now, right?
Yeah.
So many artists out now that hundreds of thousands of people could believe in. So like, how do you stand out and make those people believe?
Man, it's just all about being yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely all about being yourself and being consistent and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? You know, because at the end of the day, for me, for real, if I wasn't creating, like, you know, I'd die for this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's really in my blood, for real. So I really just put it out there, you know, to let people know, like, this ain't really for fun, for real. Like, I really live and breathe this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, you might have some people that care, you might have some people that don't, but, you know, you just got to keep that shit going to, you know, really make them believe, like, you know what I'm saying, this is really you. But this is really me, for real.
Facts, I feel that. And so, did you come from a musical family? Your last name is McKnight.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, well, my mom, she makes music or whatever. Yeah, it's my mom, for sure.
What kind of music does she make?
She sings.
Oh.
She sings. My mom's a singer. She was an R&B singer. Well, she said her sisters, they sing too. All of them sing, you know, throughout the family. And my uncle, he raps too. So, it was just her brother. So, you know, it's just all of us, you know, we just artists that made music and it just fell down the line.
So you grew up in a musical family then?
Yeah, for sure.
Fire.
For sure.
So are you related to Brian Mckight? I know everybody probably asks this.
Yeah, everybody always asks me that. Everybody always asks me that shit. But to be honest, it's like, I would say no, but I don't know. But I would say for sure it's probably a no. But I got so many family on my dad's side from Virginia that I don't know. So I wouldn't even know, you know what I'm saying, who is, you know, I have no idea. But where I'm from, I think they say he's from, I don't know, it's from New York or Virginia, some shit like that. But I'm not sure all the way. But I would say no, me personally.
I feel that. All right. So are you independent or are you signed to a label right now?
Yeah, I'm all the way independent. This is like literally just me doing this shit by myself, all the way.
Is that by choice?
Nah, it's not. Well, yeah, because people that I have dealt with, you know what I'm saying. I've come into a place where we talked about this before we even got on camera. Like-minded people, you know what I'm saying, and that's exactly what I'm trying to deal with is like-minded people. And I just felt like I haven't really met, you know, somebody that's really ready to go to work for it, like, you know what I'm saying, really put their life on the line for this shit, like, and I'm really ready to do that shit, you know what I'm saying, like, this is really my life, you know, so this is what I really want to do. And everybody else that I've kind of ran into that wanted to do whatever business or whatever it is, you know, they probably do it for the money or whatever, but when shit don't pop off as quick as how they want it to be, where they at, you know what I'm saying? You know, so
Facts.
it's just me, you know, you feel me?
And so what is that independent artist grind like? Because I have nothing but respect for that. Like 100, bro, for real.
Man, you said what it's like?
Yeah, what is that grind like? Like how much money do you have to put up? Like for someone watching this, like give them sort of like the game on what it really is like to be an independent artist.
Man, you gotta put your all into that shit. Definitely gotta put your all into that shit. You gotta really believe in what the fuck you're doing. Definitely gotta put your all into that shit, and you can't let nobody else tell you what is what and this and that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do what's important to you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that's important to you, do that shit. And if this artist shit is important to you, then do that shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, and you wanna just, you know, live the regular, you know, then do that shit. I mean, and ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I'm not dissing that shit either. But if you wanna really be, you know what I'm saying, in this artist shit and in this music shit, man, you gotta put everything behind that shit. Everything.
Real. All right, so I'm gonna make you choose.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be independent or signed to a label?
I would rather be with some like-minded people who really believe in what the fuck I believe in. For real. That's what I would rather be in. You know what I'm saying? So if it gotta take me being independent to do that, then I'll be independent. But if I get around a motherfucker, you know, some people that's willing to, you know, really do what I want to do, then I'd rather be around that, and we could take over the fucking world.
Hey, no, I feel that. All right, so obviously as an artist, you probably lead it. Let me not assume, but your life is not the same as the general public's, right? you experience different things because of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
So what has been the most interesting or crazy experience that you've had as an artist?
I'd probably say people always looking at you like, what you had asked me before, man, do I always step out like this? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't do shit for attention, but for other people, it may look like that. It may look like, you know what I'm saying? Because you eccentric and you go wild with the shit, so it may look like, you know, you doing shit for attention. So motherfuckers will look at you. That people that don't understand, you know, they'll look at you as like, you know, oh shit, like, you know, they know you different and shit like that, but they don't really realize that, you know what I'm saying, you really different from the rest of everybody else, and you don't want to just come out and be like, oh, I'm different, because that really just sounds like, you know what I'm saying, that just sounds like some bullshit. Everybody just saying, oh, I'm different, I'm this and that, woo-de-woo-de-woo, because everybody nowadays saying that shit, but it's like, you know, people just looking at you as, you know, it's like, damn, like, you know, an alien for real. So that's probably been like the wildest experience for real.
So people sort of like point and stare, and you could tell that you got.
I could tell that motherfuckers, yeah, I got the attention for real, yeah.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, when we originally met, I know that you were in a group. Are you still in the group, or how is that functioning?
They're my brothers.
All right, tell the people about the group.
My bro Scott Taylor, that's my brother, for sure. And he made music too, as well. You know what I'm saying? Whenever he want to pop out, he gonna pop out. He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's bigger than just, you know, some music shit or being in a group type shit. Like, that's really my brother. So, you know, I play him damn near every song I record. So anything he said that he want to be on, I'm gonna let that nigga be on. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my brother. So, yeah, that's what it is. Uh-huh. So wherever I go, he gonna go. You know what I'm saying? He could, you know, he do whatever the fuck he want to do in life. But wherever I go, he can, you know, you follow behind whatever.
I feel that respect. So I want to talk about your branding, because on Instagram, like, I feel like you got like a solid brand. Like, your images are on point. You don't have a team doing that? Do you have a team doing that? Or is that just you?
That's just me, bro.
Really?
I swear to God, that's just me.
Yo, you got an eye.
I guess. I don't know if I got an eye or... It's just me, bro.
So you're basically a creative director.
I'm everything. Yeah, for sure.
I swore you had a team.
I don't got shit. I don't got nothing, bro.
What?
I don't got nothing.
Oh, respect. Your page is like fire.
Appreciate it.
It's like super professional.
Appreciate it. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so we're coming to the end of the segment, and one of the reasons why we do this show is to give other people a perspective on what it's like to be an artist, right? And some of those people may want to be artists themselves. So what would you tell, you know, the kids sitting at home right now? What advice would you give them as far as, you know, being an artist, how to go about making your first song, how to go about having an eccentric personality, how to just get in the game?
Well, I don't want to sound generic or no type shit, but it definitely is just all about just being yourself. You know what I'm saying? And doing whatever you believe is true to you, and being happy with whatever it is you're doing. Like, you know, I could accumulate as much money, like I can make fucking $20,000 or $30,000 tomorrow, but if it wasn't off of me doing this music shit or just me being myself and being, you know what I'm saying, all the way artist, then that shit really don't mean nothing to me for real, because that 20 or 30,000 gonna go right back into me being this, you know what I'm saying, and me doing this shit. So at the end of the day, it's all about what makes you happy, you know what I'm saying, and this is what makes me happy, you know, so that's what it is.
Facts. Brian Mckight.